Pleasure here. I'm going to talk about Ree and her viability in this meta, and whether you should build her or yeah, whether she's a good unit to pick for the current meta or the future. And as you see from this picture, as from this screenshot, is in the last Guild War they tried to attack my defense with Ree 7 times and failed all of them. Uh, this is just goes to show how underestimated she is. She can totally like annihilate your group because her piercing ignores any buffs that you have. So soy buff, Rudy buff, Jin buff, May buff, um, the list just goes on. Daisy as well. Any kind of buff, even the active ones like the Rudy shield, that would get ignored as well. So let me just go and show you how I farm with her and her uses are. As obviously she's used in Guild Wars and Arena a lot. So first of all, let's start from the bottom, which is 9-7, right? This is how I got her set up when I farm. So this is currently one of the best maps to Ruby farm. Simply because you get a lot of goodies from the rewards, and plus the succubus can't really kill your units. And they will always use this skill first. So with Rhea, why she's so good farming this map is because she can't get debuffed from a succubus, which is meant to lower your damage, and it's very easy to one-shot everything, as you can see here. So 7-9, check. You can start doing this once she's decently equipped, like around 32 you can start doing this, and I'll just briefly show you how I have her equipped and my team for Arena. So crit rate, and crit damage, damage and crit rate. So crit damage and crit rate, which is like the one that you should go for with the DPS. And Jules make her so strong. I reckon she's one of the best DPS to invest in if you're talking about efficiency. Simply because nimble lethal blow, the piercing from it gives you a lot bang for your buck in terms of as far as DPS is concerned. The only thing is, you know, in future Jabe will sort of replace her. So she a level 40 Ree, it will be like a level 36 Jabe. So that's the only thing. But even though that's gonna happen eventually, I reckon she's still a really solid unit to progress with. Just like you know, you would build Velika to progress as well. You can still build Ray as well. So the rest of my units are like I go for speed in Arena. Just everything stacked with speed, and give the most damage for my Ree. So team around Ree and Soy for protection purposes, obviously, since the team is so squishy. Now let me show you the next map. Um, I would farm Ace in 5 8 A15, and it's pretty straightforward for this one. You just have to do both of these. Uh, I would chuck in Alice, but I'm a bit too lazy. I mean, Alice replaces Soy in this case to do more damage, but I should be able to one-shot everything pretty easily if I just crit. Actually, I don't need a crit as well, because it's level 34 already. And I think it's nice to show you because she's not fully leveled yet. You can see if you just have a level 32 or level 44 Rei, you can also pull this off. So she farms 815 in the quickest time possible by one-shotting that wave. And now let's do 9-3. So far she can farm 9-3 very easily as well. So it's just this move. The phoenixes will revive, so I'll use another skill to kill them. And this should kill them whether it's crit or not, no crit. As in this case, it ignores the soy buff. For the other ace farming, it got rid of the daisy and the Jin buff, and also the Rei buff. So it's very, very useful for farming, and you wouldn't be able to do it even with a level 40 Velika. So as for new players, when you you know, don't have to listen to those players that say pick Velika, because she's pretty much dead in arena. And if you want to simultaneously work on farming and arena, I would really suggest you go Rei. Like, I'll show you, even like with Velika, a level 40 Velika wouldn't be able to do it as quickly. I would use Alice normally, but just to be fair, let me show you without Alice. Like, Rei can one-shot this, Velika can't. And I'll use the most powerful move first to see how much damage she can do. And she's got 2 weapon unlocks as well. I mean, her weapon unlocked. You see, it's not even like half. That's because due to Daisy, it's blocking her damage, and also Rei blocks half of AoE damages. And I got my first ace farming this map, to be honest. Spent like 200 keys before I got it. I was very lucky. But I have no such luck for a long time after this, because as I said, I only farmed 1 ace. And that's 9-2 and 9-3. I can try the last map, but I would have to use Lena. So let me just show you how that works. Yeah, I can farm this with Lena. And do I need Aragon? Yeah. Yeah, let me just stick with Aragon. And get rid of Rei. Because I need Aragon to clear that wave. So I'll use this. Even though the damage won't stack, I'll just use Aragon to get rid of this nasty wave. And then I'll buff up. Good. I'll have time to buff a little bit. No. Wow, that counter really blew. But I'll have initiative here. Let's see if I can one-shot this. Go 50% damage. Oh, nearly. Okay. If I lethal, that would have done it. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Now I have to like really wait for the cooldown to be back up. I'm trying to stall for time, and then can use this again. Sucks because this boss is immune to like anything, like all debuffs. Alright, hopefully I got this. Oh wow. Maybe not. Come on, you can do it. Yes. Okay, that worked out. Not so clean, but almost there. I bet if she was level 38, that would be able to kill it, surely. Alright, now with this team, I am close to Master Tier in Arena. Just need an extra push, and hopefully I can make it in this video to show you guys. With masteries, I'm going with the most offensive masteries possible. And these ones at the bottom actually are the more offensive ones. This one is because you don't always crit, so I think it's more consistent to go with fatigue. Alright, now let's see if I can make it. I just need 2 games, like 2 wins. Should be able to do it. The only thing is that I really need Delens because Delens has the highest speed, and you see that Ruri going first, killing nearly 2 of my guys, which happens very often. And if I had a Delens, that wouldn't have happened because Delens would outspeed the Ruri usually. Because Delens has a higher speed than Ruri. And I can check that just in case just to see. Because like Ruri always goes first, and if she one shots my guys and then goes like her 3-man nuke, I might lose. So a really good combo to deal with Ruri is Ruri and Spike and Soy, and then if you have a Neo, it's even better because you get rid of my Soy buff, basically. So he actually had almost the ideal team to deal with me. Why Spike? Because like he effectively negates my bleeding move once they have a spike. So the bleeding move is actually pretty huge because that contributes for a lot of your DPS. Good. I might be able to win this, so I get Master Tier. Just with the team. And my girl leader, who played a lot more than me, she's level 70. In this meta, she's like not even doing that well. Like back to 13 600s. She's 700s. So I'll just show you her units and how you can see like such a low level team be able to reach Master Tier is quite amazing in my opinion. Let's just do one more. and check out the master tier right now. Yeah, Wukong is a bitch to fight against, even with this team. And Aragorn isn't that good, unfortunately. I would rather have Delans, simply because he's a bit too low speed, and there's too many cancer units in this meta. Cancer units meaning that, oh god, yeah, I lost. Cancer units meaning these two in the front. So I wouldn't have enough damage to kill Wukong. Yeah. Master tier is no joke, guys. Even the lowest guy is kicking me ass. Okay, let's just wrap this up by checking the codex. So you see, I really want Delans to replace Aragon, and especially once he gets like 50% damage buff instead of 25, that would be so awesome. Let's just check out Rory real quick. Yeah, so 1 speed difference, wow. So that means if I had a Delans and I pack him with speed, he might be able to go first, and then that Ruri wouldn't be able to one-shot my guys so cheaply like that. Because you only need 1 unit with high speed to do that, and even like you don't use your team skill first, Ruri can still even if their team don't use their team skill first, their Ruri can go first still and pop 2 of my guys instantly due to my squishy team. So that's something that we really need to watch out for if you're planning to build this team. And let's talk about the future meta while the arena real quick. So the future meta, obviously Jave is going to replace Ree, but that's not for a good while. I mean, unless you have a really high Jave, I would still suggest you to work on Ree as farming those later stages for jewels and for lords is very important. Also, Yibo, I guess, is going to come out in World 9. So let's just check if it's Yibo. 1 sec. Yeah, that's one. So I mean, once he comes out, you might be able to farm him and still get jewels simultaneously. So that's a really good way if you can use Pierce to farm maps like that. And even if she's dead in future, that doesn't matter, because you've progressed so much from 1 unit alone, and she's really solid in arena. Even after Jave comes out, like with Pierce, I would still be able to use her simply because I love Pierce, and I can have 2 piercing heroes in there. And it's up to me whether I should use Jave as a front line and then I still keep Ree in the back. So I would probably replace Ace or Eileen, one of the 2, and have Soy, Jave, Ree, Delans, and then Ace or Eileen. Something along those lines. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and hope it gave some in-depth analysis to the heroes. And one other point that I really wanted to make was that for new players, whether you should go Velika or Ree as first hero, it's kind of up to you, but I would still suggest Ree, simply because the only good reason why you would use Ree is because Celestial Tower has some difficult ones with magic damage, especially when it comes to the higher levels. You can use Velika to sort of negate that, but that's not to say you can still leave her at level 30 and give her some armors to absorb the damage instead of going all out on transcending her and investing on her. Also, the same story with raid, because you don't need to use that much. I mean, she doesn't really do that much damage for raid anyway, as you can see. My Shane does like what? Yeah, like it's like 40k for Shane, and then you see for like Velika, no matter how high level your Velika is, it's always gonna do crappy damage. What, 3000? That's like 10%, you know. But her hits are gonna get a bit stronger. I would suggest still like to go with Espada anyway if you want to work on raid. So that's not to say I regret getting Velika to level 40, because same story with Ray, she helped me progress a lot with content, especially when Ray wasn't out yet. But for now, I would definitely suggest stick with Ray. She's your go-to farmer. If you know, unless again, if you have a high level Jave, I wouldn't work on Ray. I'm also not sure whether Jay will also get the status immune buff. If he gets that, then he will definitely just be a better Ray. But if he just gets one buff, like the piercing buff, then Ray will still have an advantage. Also, a thing to know that is that Ray has only one costume, so I would imagine them not, like giving her an exclusive update or giving her some special treatment. But I would really love that. I mean, she has one costume in Korea. Let's see how many costumes Lucy has, because Lucy's got the exclusive treatment. So she's got one as well. So I mean, all hope's not lost. Maybe, yeah, she might get some exclusive treatment in the end as well. And I hope you enjoyed this video. That's all I have to say, and hope you learned something. Peace out.